Hello, welcome back to Shatter Our Souls with Novaria. We are bringing you the finale to the original Borderlands. And I'll be completely honest, I am incredibly excited for this. I have been waiting for this for almost 2 years in this capacity, albeit I wasn't attempting to do it on the YouTubes at the beginning. Well, I see no point in ignoring that opportunity or option today. Because today is all about completion. We are tackling this, and it is going to be glorious. For if it was not, I will be much disappointment and fear. Well, it's a good thing I had some backup ammo. Unfortunately for this guy, I have backup ammo. Yes. And we have the new incendiary artifact. So this region here is very nice for snipers because the average sniper will actually be able to take out enemies from a distance, mitigating the mid-range of the Crimson Lance fairly easily. But that's about all that the long range offers us here. Unfortunately, the Lance infantry and really all members of the Lance have some form of shield on their shoulders and on their shoulders and higher up on their some of them have shields, some of them have shoulder pads. It all adds up. Beautiful shot. The thing is, with where we are and how much left of the there is left of the game, it's important for or for me to take my time and make sure that I am not overextending at any point in time, because overextension at this point is going to be just as detrimental, if not more, than taking my time. I want to see this through to completion, to fruition, not to failure again. Which is why I'm oh so very careful to keep X number of extras allowed around, because, quite frankly, I don't think I will ever get an opportunity like this again. Forgive me, the elation has hit quite heavily. Any bad guys in the hall? No bad guys in the hall. Perfect. First transmittal console has been deactivated. Get to see the roof of the building. Echo network should be half or 1/3 back online. Going to need as much ammunition as I can get. And because it's not going to hurt me, there we go. All right. Next stop, here we come. Not sure why they just randomly have scooters' cars back here, but okay. And realizing that's for if I'm leaving this region, right? Yeah. We're not leaving the salt flats right now. In fact, we're going a little bit deeper into this region. Oh. The next question is left or right? I think right's the more dangerous location right now. Yeah, useless, useless. Not part of my kit. That was actually a nice shot. I can take that one. How did I miss? Okay, there we go. We should have some guards nearby here. Where are they? Bingo, engineer. Engineer is down. Infantry. Oh, nice hit there, Bloodwing. Enemies 2 and 3 are down. Well-placed grenade. That's not a... The iron bars are not going to save you from a shot, guys. It's going to do next to nothing. Yeah, I'd rather take the turret over the turret. Can I take that statement back? Aha! More ammunition, a garbage shield, which honestly is expected. I can't enter from that direction, so we'll go upstairs first. Yeah, just grenade mods. Nothing worth worrying about. Second console is activated. We're going to leave the way I intended to enter. Anything good in here? Why, yes. Yes, there is. We have officially found our first usable legendary of the run. Ew, healing kit. The Rusty Circle. Now, the Surkov does a lot and actually has some unique abilities that make it one of the best weapons in the game, including the ability that this gun's bullets actually ricochet when fired in or fired at an opponent. Effectively, you have the weapon itself, but you also have a potential of doing damage on the return, so to speak. It also has some relatively high reload rates, which makes the weapon all that much easier to use in difficult situations. But we have the Sarah Guardians joining the combat at this point. The Sarah Guardians are less expense or easier to defeat than some of the other enemies out there. but because of their nature of being a floating and flying target, they are, there we go, harder to hit than a lot of the similarly placed enemies. Oh joy. We got the engineer. We're just going to get him a little bit of friends, right? As soon as he goes down, that's all she wrote. HP regen for the win. I'll be back in a moment. Right. Yeah, a moment has passed. What can we do here? We have the Lance Engineer, the Badass Engineer. Perfect. The higher level enemy is down. The infantry is in dire straits. I am basically out of ammunition again. So we're going to swap to the explosive gun. Perfect. All right. So, oh, joy. I've got more ammunition. Gatling turret is down. Perfect. You know, this region is amazing because it is so different from the rest of the game as far as aesthetic that it is virtually impossible to compare this to the early game at all. Somehow I managed to miss all three shots, but because it was an acid bolt, it still did its job. Ow! You are going down, you bugger. That was so rude. Albeit that was a very well placed grenade. So, like, rude, but commendable. The third and final transmitter has been activated. Do, 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 do. And the last Lance Defender shall defend no more. All right. So, having cleared out this entire area, um, I am going to meet you back at the Crimson Fastness, assuming that everything goes to plan. Well, everything went to plan, I guess. There was absolutely nobody between location A and location B, except for that guy. But we don't count him. Oh, joy, death from above. We're just going to reset the system here. Boop, boop, beep, boop, bop. Level 35. Oh, very smart. It's time to find Steel. Commandant Steel is, well, just shy of being the final boss of the game. But we're not really worried about Steel in any capacity. It's all about the final boss. And getting there without any additional hiccups, because that would suck majorly. Ooh, we have an acid shot down there. Hey, none of that. Enough out of you. You shall defend nothing, as stated. We got our what is most likely to be the final vehicle we will use for the entire game. Peace reigns on Earth. And as we know, because peace reigns on Earth, really we're just going to continue and add a little bit more interesting circumstances back into it, shall we? Because I, for one, think that life is too short to wear matching socks. The gauntlet has begun. But, be that as it may, given that the gauntlet has begun, it is time to really show what we're made of and end this the same way it started. With all enemies kneeling before us. Just a brief moment to heal back up a bit. The lance is ridiculously strong against everything except acid. That they just it never quite goes the way they want. And unfortunately, the number of unidentified puddles named Craig or Kevin are a dime a dozen at this point. I'm not sure why Kevin and Craig are getting bugged, but here we are. Oh, we got a Nicholas in here. Perfect. So we're going to raid the last of this here and enter what theoretically is the second last region, no, third from the last region in the game. AKA the Descent. The hourglass is on the last few grains of sand. You must reach the vault by any means necessary. We will not get another opportunity like this in your lifetime. Yeah, I know that I won't get another opportunity like this in my lifetime. Wow, that was a lot of rack that just fell down. Cool. All right, every opportunity that we get to upgrade gear at this point shall be taken because I don't want to end up on the receiving end of this and not be prepared. 8,000 experience off of one enemy. Beautiful. The Crimson Lance apparently has been having a very bad day. If I was using that, it would have been a very amazing weapon, but I'm not using that, so it's kind of worthless to me. What about in here? Ooh, the primal viper. I can work with that. Not bad. Gross, gross. Pretty hefty jump there, but there we go. The Sierra Guardians. He's not coming back down anytime soon, so we'll be fine there. See you later. Yeah, Sarah later. Large open enemy. Large open area. Lots of enemies. An active volcano. This must be a boss room. Only thing missing is a lot of ammunition. There's a part of me that knows that the best plan would be to let the Guardians and the Lance take each other out as far as a safety net goes. However, there is an argument to be made for not giving them the opportunity twice and uh, scoring on both, scoring at both goalposts before anybody even knows I'm in the game, right? Nailed it. Like I said, I'm not a sniper. Wait, he survived? Oh, nope. He survived. But not for very much longer. There we go. Beautiful. Now, the badass Guardian is going to be able to hold its own, guaranteed. Therefore, I was going to say make my way down the steps and begin my descent, but apparently, I'm making a much faster drop than I had initially planned. It's funny how that happens. Kaboom. Perfect. So, we've got what? Looks like 3 enemies left, one of which at least 1 to 2 of them are guardians. Why the guardians aren't fighting the infantry, I do not know. No. Oh, hi there. Dear Lord. That would have sucked. So the guardians did fall. It's kind of surprising. Ooh, new shock weapon. Not worth it. Not interested. Ooh, shiny things. Very high capacity. Yeah, I can take that. Excuse me, that is not very sportsmanlike. No. You have the engineer. One down. Infantry down. Infantry down. All right. We're at the final stretch, everybody. Finally seeing some different locales. And only now just, virtually at the end of the game and finally seeing something different. Of course, it has to happen now, right? Anyways, if you like what you see and are interested in the finale of the challenge, drop a like, leave a subscribe. We'll catch you next time. Until then, have a good one.